What if one man had stopped it all before the world was torn apart? The real story behind the movie. Valkyrie, the German officer who tried to stop it all. What if one man had changed the course of history? This isn't fiction. It almost happened. And the story inspired a Hollywood film, Valkyrie, starring Tom Cruise. But behind the movie lies a real-life mission, bold, desperate, and nearly successful. This is the true story of Colonel Klaus von Stauffenberg, the man who stood up from within. Why try to stop the leader? By 1944, the war had turned against Germany. Allied forces were advancing. The Eastern Front was under pressure. And inside Germany, a few brave souls began to see the truth. He believed Germany could only be saved if the leadership changed at the top. The plan was called Operation Valkyrie. Originally written as a way to maintain order during unrest, Stauffenberg and his allies rewrote it into something else entirely. The new version was daring. Remove the head of the regime, blame it on the secret police, and take over the capital before anyone could stop them. On July 20th, 1944, Stauffenberg walked into a meeting with a briefcase. Inside, a device set to go off in minutes. He placed it under the wooden table and walked out. Moments later, the explosion shook the building. 4 people didn't survive the blast, but the man at the center of it all did. The thick wooden table leg had absorbed most of the force, and since Stauffenberg had already left, he didn't know. In the capital, the plan was set in motion. The takeover had begun. But then, word came. The leader was still alive. The operation fell apart. One by one, those involved were arrested. That very night, Stauffenberg faced his end with honor. He raised his voice and spoke of the country he loved. What if it had succeeded? But imagine if it had worked. The conflict might have ended months, even years earlier. Many lives could have been saved. The map of Europe, forever changed. Some experts say the world might not have accepted a new government so easily. Others believe this single act could have changed everything. No one can say for sure. But one thing is clear. History came closer than we ever imagined to taking a different path. Today, Stauffenberg is remembered as a man who tried to make a difference from within. A soldier who risked everything not for power, but for peace. The movie Valkyrie dramatized it, but the truth is even more powerful. This wasn't just a plot. It was a turning point that almost rewrote history. But it had happened next will leave you speechless. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, More World War History.